Hey Gremlins, it's Evermay. So today is one of those days where I have nothing in particular to talk about, but I need something to put up, so hence me just rambling. But yeah, so I'm no longer R5. I kind of miss it. I'm I don't know if I miss the being on call 24/7, but I miss the responsibilities. I miss the leadership. I miss the title, I guess. Because when you have the title, people listen to you. And when you're trying to do stuff for everything and everybody, having that open communication line is key. But a lot of people are so caught up on titles that I, as a diplomat, even can't get in because they only want to respond to R5s. But they don't tell you that. You just have to guess. And then, yeah. But anywho, it's whatever it is. And so, I no longer am R5. I'm just a diplomat, which is fine. I like it. Since making changes, though, it is quite boring, I guess, because all the responsibilities that I used to do, other people are doing now because of the delegation that took place with the chore chart. Yeah, so, yeah, my daily existence is a little different. I am currently on vacation, and I say vacation, and I say it in the most sarcastic form of the word vacation as humanly possible, simply because I'm not really on vacation. I'm just taking some mental time away from the game. Why, you may ask? To decompress from being R5 to R4 time. Basically, just to reset myself and to allow some distance between the R5 role and R4 role, so there's no bleed over as far as anything power wise goes. Meanwhile, VK and that is who my R5 is, VK, him and I agree on every topic pretty much. There are a couple things that I would do differently, but I understand where he's coming from with it, so it's not that big of a deal. And the things we don't agree on, we just don't agree on, you know? You don't have to agree on everything with everybody. That's just unrealistic and stupid to think that you should or could. And then, yeah. Hold on. CVS Pharmacy. Temporary out of stock. Okay. Speaking of pharmacy, I need my mom to go run to the pharmacy. But now that I got an out of stock message, I don't think she's going to go to the pharmacy. And I'm not even sure you even heard any of that, because I said that kind of quietly and away from the microphone. But if you didn't, I apologize. It probably sounded like dead air for a little while. It really wasn't. It was just me kind of whispering to myself, which I shouldn't do when I have a microphone in front of my face. But anyway, so speaking of microphones in front of faces, I'm going to hopefully maybe get some recording done with my number 2, and you'll get to actually hear her side of all the craziness, which will be fun. And we get to talk about the book that she wants help with, so that would be nice too. That gives me information. I think she's holding off for the podcast to tell me certain things, which will be interesting to get my real life opinion about it. So, yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, hold on, I have to fix a nail. Well, not really a nail, I have to fix bleed off from a nail. Don't you hate when you do that? For us people who do our nails, when you get your nails all done and then you accidentally touch it against the finger, so then it rubs off on the finger, and then you have to like fix it, but then you also have to like remove the nail polish from the finger. That's what I just did. It kind of sucks. I had my nails done and then got bored with them, so I made them into French manicures that are purple, and then I needed to put on a second layer to make it actually look decent. So that's what I did. And I'm currently waiting for DHS to call because I had an appointment at 8:30 this morning and they never called. I called them, but their new their new policy is they don't transfer people to reach other people anymore, which is stupid. You're a call center. That's the whole point, is to call you to get connected to other people and to resolve issues. So, yeah, it's one of those kind of things where it just is a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. And yeah, but I'm waiting for them to call. I called them. They can't do anything. They can't, make it out there, cozy little circle to forward me forward so I could get this interview done. It's supposed to be anywhere from 8:30 to 9. It's now past 9. I still haven't heard anything from them. They're going to claim that I missed the phone call when I've been sitting next to my phone all morning. So I didn't miss shit. You missed my call thanks to your call center. Now fix it. Yeah. I am kind of just, yeah. I'm just kind of over certain things. And one of them being all this DHS having to change things and meet the requirements, and which is fine. I can meet the requirements, not a big deal. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's annoying, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, so I'm kind of at that point where, yeah, I'm just over certain things. I woke up late, so it kind of pushed everything into like fast forward, overanalyze, get ready really quickly kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm ready for just some happiness in this world, I guess, in my world too. Yeah. It's one of those things. Could you imagine? Okay, I'm flipping through Amazon, or not Amazon, but whatever it is, the computer news stuff. And so one of the articles is somebody hand drawing grout lines with a grout pen. Who the fuck is on the ground drawing grout lines with a grout pen? No. What? Do people really do that shit? I mean, I'm sure. But, yeah, no. No. yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm over certain things. I'm over quite a bit, actually. And I think part of it is just the switch from R4 to R5 and the big drop in stuff, big drop in emotions, I guess, and in alert and in my body, that things are just, you know, they are shaken up, I guess, internally is the best way to put it. And so I need some stability, some of my routine to creep back in, because for weeks my routine was destroyed with the R5 stuff, and I knew it would be. I knew I would be hyper vigilant with the R5 stuff, and I was. Mostly because it wasn't mine to destroy, so I wanted to make sure that it was still there and okay. So yeah, that is kind of where I am. I lost track of my thought halfway through, if you couldn't tell. So now I'm just rambling to ramble. So yeah. But no, part of it is I'm just coming down off of everything for the R5 stuff, is just your body lets go of all of that stored tension. And then once all that tension is gone, then your body just completely does what it wants to do. Mind shuts down, and yeah, it goes, oh, like I go to sleep, or I want to just listen to music, or I just want to watch TV. And by TV, I mostly mean The Masked Singer. Um, yeah. So those are the things that I typically do when my body just kind of goes through its system. And I have nail polish on my forehead. How did I get nail polish? Oh, probably because my finger was on my forehead. That would do it. That would do it. Yep. So yeah, but yeah. And this is long enough, so I think I'm going to quit this one and maybe start another one, or wait a little while until my brain starts activating a little more, and then maybe record a new one. We'll see. But we'll see which one you get, this one or the next one. If you get a more polished version, then sorry, you got a more polished version. If you got this version, I'm really sorry you got this version, because that means nothing else came to my brain. And yeah, that's not a good thing. But yeah, so that's our podcast for the day. It's a stupid ramble of mostly nothing. So I apologize. You can beat me up later if you want. Please don't. I kind of enjoy my life the way that it is now, and adding more pain would just throw a big wrench in the thing. But anyway, I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye, Gremlins.